Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is Legit Agents. Today, super fun one for you. Probably one of the more important ones for you guys, especially if you're trying to build your brand. But we're going to talk about just that. Brand tips, ground up. What do you do?
Let's do it. What's up, guys? We are the Legit Agents. I am Eli Schmidt. This is my business partner, Will Grimes. And if it's your first time visiting the channel, guys, you're going to want to make sure you subscribe, hit that button below along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday and every Thursday we're dropping a new video and we're telling you everything there is to know about being a better real estate agent, building a personal brand, and overall learning to crush it in this industry through no BS real estate training.
Just how to be a professional, and we are licensed brokers in the state of Colorado, which means as much as we love making these videos for you guys, yes, we would love more to partner up. And if there's anything we can do to help you guys build your brand, build your business, great. We're looking to team up with just motivated agents.
And nationwide, not just Colorado.
Absolutely. So that number popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls and the text messages, that email popping up below. Send us an email, write it out. Some of you write super long emails and you tell us your story. We love that. But bottom line is, if you guys want to partner up and look at expanding your brand and your business, we're super excited to do that just as much as we love making these videos. But with that being said, let's get right into how to build a personal brand. Like what's the one main thing you should be doing, especially for a lot of you agents that are ground up? Number one thing that pops up to me is going to be, first and foremost, you've got to be like, let's just break down like, hey, what is brand, right? Well, brand is you, right? So when you guys, and a lot of folks tend to look at like the superficial side of brand as in like, hey, what am I wearing? What do I look like, right? Like, we've got some guys walking by from the Dairy Block right now. They've got Dairy Block shirts on. They've got a certain look to them. Like, hey, a lot of that's going to be consistent. Also got guys with trash cans. Bottom line is like, hey, first and foremost, when you're thinking brand, it's you. So, hey, Will, what do I wear? Like, wear what you wear, right? We've got friends that wear suits and they're dressed to the nines and they look phenomenal, but hey, comfortably in their own skin, that's them. And we've got some folks and people we know that just like us. Whatever you look like, you've got to be you first and foremost, just so you're comfortable. But the most important thing is you got to be a professional. Understand what you're doing as a practitioner, because understand that everything inside of your knowledge base is what you're going to be projecting out into the market. Kind of gets that when we talk about value add, but you've got to be a professional at what you do. Faking it till you make it, talking a bunch of trash on social media like it's not what you think it is, and no, it's not going to help you build your brand.
Well, and speaking from personal experience, like me, I did not get into real estate for the longest time because I thought I had to play a certain part, right? And I knew that wasn't me.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Until I realized I didn't need to play a certain part. You know, I finally got licensed, which is probably where a lot of you guys are right now. But then even then, as soon as I got licensed, I still kind of played that part, right? But really, my brand per se didn't really become true to who I was until I realized, like, hey, you are good just how you are, and you don't need to dress a certain way. You don't need to say certain things online that I was saying. So for me, that was a big learning curve, and I think a lot of you guys are probably there right now, is learning just how to be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, and just understanding, guys, like from our podcast, that's getting 30,000 downloads per an episode. With our YouTube channel, living in Denver, Colorado, you guys can check it out. That channel alone, with the followers that we have, is creating 13 million in volume per month. There's a lot of cool things that we've got going on. All of that started with the Facebook Live video every Friday. So several years ago when him and I teamed up and we started together, it was just getting online through Facebook, going live, like nothing super fancy, no edits, no nothing, just getting good at speaking on camera and just speaking to what we knew and what mattered to the clients. And that's the next thing I'm going to talk about. So in addition to being comfortable with yourself and just starting, even if it's just Facebook Live or something simplistic, learn how to be consistent, learn how to be on camera, learn how to articulate. My next biggest point is you've got to be a value add. Okay, like a lot of folks in real estate right now, it's look at me at my closing photo, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks to my clients, I'm so happy. It's look at me. Look at my listing. Look at my open house. Look at, it's me. They already see you. You're already on cameras. You're already on photos. Like the number one thing you could be doing if you want to build a brand is, hey, what does my brand stand for?
Yep.
And if you want to be a value add, if you want to give things to folks, give them content that's valuable to them. Your closing photo means nothing to them. Your look at my open house and here's where it's at and here means nothing to them. How to purchase a home, how to be prepared to purchase a home, when you're under contract purchasing a home, what to be careful about, how to be represented. all of those things matter because it's the process that they've got to go through. Of course, they're going to love a home, right? Of course, they're going to have a closing photo, like just not tangible, right? But if I do a video, for example, on what is earnest money and how to protect it, right? I'm not pigeonholing myself to like if I'm only showing a certain area of town, then people think that they can't use me because it's just that. If I focus my content, my brand, who I am, what I'm all about, what I stand for, what I want to deliver, if I focus that on being a value add for consumers, then regardless of where consumers are, I can be that know, like, and trust for them. I can be that phone call. Before we ever had a YouTube channel, guys, it was top 1%, then top 0.5% worldwide for Berkshire Hathaway with our team of 9 agents. We never did leads. No Zillow.com, no realtor.com. It was all being subject matter experts. It was capitalizing on our market through social media and where we lived, where we took our kids to school, where we went to the gym. And it was being that person in that network and delivering valuable content. It was learning how to get people in real life onto our social media, taking people from our social media that support us and find ways to meet them in person, all while being consistent with content. But the content was a value add. It was something that was important to the consumer. Whether they were selling or buying, it was important to the consumer. It wasn't a look at me. It was a let me give you something.
And I hope you guys realize through this video how much those little phases of real estate, how much your daily life outside of a real estate transaction can be valuable to your sphere and people that are watching you online. Because I feel like a lot of the reason that we just do closing photos and just listed and just closed photos is because you don't know what else to post out there. So if there's one thing you can take from this video, first of all, it's to bring value, but then understanding what that value looks like and that the things you have to say just by documenting what you're doing in terms of real estate and how you help someone navigate a transaction, don't underestimate how valuable that really is.
People are buying houses every 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? Some a little bit more often than others. Some have never done it before at all. And you guys hear this in the market a lot, and I'm sure you super dislike this thought that anybody can be a realtor. Anyone can open a door, right? Like, well, people don't know what they don't know. So if there's a lot to this profession, like we all know there is, if you're not exposing consumers to what it is that we actually do and how important it is to have someone professional at what they do to represent you, well, people don't know what they don't know. But again, everything you do with your clients, your sells, your buys, those buyer presentations, listing presentations, the stories of how you navigated obstacles through inspections, stories are huge.
Yep.
But again, why are you just having that one-on-one with your clients when you could be exposing that, giving that content to the consumer through social media and prepping them for what's to come? And who are they going to call? If they know, like, and trust is prepping them for a process, who do you think you're going to call? Right? This is where your referrals, this is where people reach out through social media, super matter. This is also where you can get reps in and get super, super, super consistent and proficient at social media, and you can grow into a YouTube channel. You can grow into other things that require more production, more consistency, more efficiency to get them done in a timely manner while still helping clients, right? So you can still level your way up. Social media and that platform, those are great platforms. Instagram Live, Facebook Live, interacting through Messenger. Those are great platforms to get your reps in and become super, super proficient at this so you can graduate your content into something more.
Most of us, I feel, are stuck in this crawl phase. And by crawl phase, I mean, there's a crawl, walk, run in the essence of building a personal brand. And posting your closing photos, that's crawling. Like that, I don't even know if that's crawling. That's laying on your tummy. That's tummy time right there, is posting your closing photo. Guys, that walking is that Facebook Live, to where it's this consistent video. And that's the biggest thing, is building that consistency. Because if you're just doing them one-off, it's not going to work. Like every time we did our Facebook Live, like the comments turned into people, hey guys, we're excited for your Facebook Live. Oh, hey, I was waiting all day for this. Like we saw these little comments that indicated, hey, our consistency is recognized amongst our sphere and amongst our social media group. So that's the walk. And then eventually that run is building a real personal brand, growing your Instagram. Go look up Will's Instagram, Will_Grimes. Follow what he's doing, the type of content he's putting out. Watch what he's putting out. That's the run aspect, to where you have the fundamentals in place and now you're able to scale. But a lot of you guys, I feel, are either stuck in the tummy time phase or you're going straight to trying to run without learning how to crawl and walk first.
And you're just missing it. You're expecting a managing broker or an employing broker to build your business, right? A lot of these folks, like, they're not from the era of social media. They're not of the era of building a business. They're self-employed. They've got a book of business because they've been around 20 years and they're cruising on that, and that's okay. But the way that they built that isn't necessarily the way that we build now, right? So if you've got anything any G2 as far as how you're paying attention to real estate in the market right now. Like the power is within the influencers and the guys that are getting out there and marketing and branding themselves, and they choose to be a value add to the consumer, which creates conversion. So if you're not around people like that, number one thing you could be doing is putting yourself and teaming up with people that are doing the things right, especially doing the things that you want to do. If you have no interest in this video or doing video, wherever it may be, and you love leads, I'm not your guy.
What is your name, sir? I am Bill Buttlicker. Really, that's your real name? How dare you?
If you love mailers alone and we're not your guys, right? But if these are things that you understand and you're grasping the concept of where the market's going and how you need to be a marketer first, have an emphasis on your real estate, but understanding like, hey, I own my own business. I've got to market, I've got a brand, I've got to execute with value add to a consumer, or I will drown, right? If those things are for you and you understand that, you're just having a hard time growing through those, and these videos are for you, the help is for you. But again, hey guys, as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to partner with you. So if you've got the motivation, the ambition to build something for yourself that's sustainable, and you want to do it like this, that number popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone call and the text messages. We are the guys who answer the emails. If you guys hit us up on Instagram, Will_Grimes, hit me up. Send me your messages there as well, and we can have a conversation. But we would love to partner up with you guys and help you build a foundation for yourself, in addition to being a professional at the actual practitionership of real estate.
Yeah, guys, and in the meantime, head over to Facebook, look up The Legit Agents. You're going to find our private Facebook group on there. There's a link in the description below. It is a private page, guys. There's not, it's not this huge, like, everyone come in here, title reps, lenders, all that stuff, guys. It's real estate agents only. It's very exclusive.
And we're the guys teaching it.
We're
it's
the
not
guys
open for
teaching it.
interpretation where like everybody's throwing their 2 cents in there.
We'll get on there, do our live videos. You can interact directly with us as well.
Correct.
So definitely go check that group out. And then while you're at it, hit that subscribe button below along with that notification bell. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we're here for you.
Yeah, and if you guys get bored from these, go watch Living in Denver, Colorado. That's our YouTube channel where we focus on Denver and living in Denver. We've got a lot of great organic subscribers and views there. Everything we'd want to teach you from these lessons learned as far as being a professional and marketing yourself will be very consistent with something like our YouTube channel. So if that's something that's for you, great. Let's rock and roll. But until next video, guys, we'll see you next time.
See you guys.